Big, big red. Yeah, you missed a little bit. Some little technical difficulties and then some unwanted house guests. That's all. We're trying to get back onto the show. We're trying to get back live. So, I'll be with you. We'll be back on in a second. Just waiting for my. Trying to get my people back on, get my co-host back on, so we can start the show the right way. Once again, just waiting for them to join in, and then we'll be back in a couple minutes. Just waiting. Technical difficulties. We'll be back in a minute. Happy birthday. Glad to have you guys back. We're about to start the show. My whole mood is like kill my vibe, man.
You're blown now?
Huh?
You're blown now?
Man, nigga, blew the shit out of me, you hear me? Do everything.
Your daughter says she's sending something to your phone.
Okay.
One Scorpio, Chica, happy birthday. Mail lady said, let's get this redo started. Okay, so we ended the last live asking about what the last book you read.
You said the Bible, it was my turn.
Okay, Brian, what's the last book you read?
The Emperor of Sound.
What was it about?
Timbaland and his rise in the music industry.
Timbaland?
Yeah.
You read whole books about Timbaland?
Yeah.
Mail lady said Iceberg Slim Pimp.
See?
That's what the book was about, Iceberg Slim?
Yeah.
Who's Iceberg Slim?
He's a pimp.
Oh, that was the pimp.
Yeah.
I never heard of no damn Iceberg Slim till I got with this guy. I don't know why y'all keep track of pimps and things, but I mean, The 5 Dysfunctions of a Teen. Was that book about what it says it's about, Sneezy? Y'all, I don't really read that often, to be honest. This world has made us kind of lazy. So
Definitely.
I honestly, don't read that often. And if I am reading, it's probably something on the computer or Google or something like that. I don't really. The last good book I remember reading was called The Rapture of Canaan. How to Build a Productive Work Environment. Oh, are you the boss and you really are invested in your work environment? Is that because I don't feel that invested in any of my work environments, except for when I was the boss. I think I read this book called Who Moved My Cheese.
Yeah.
Who moved your cheese?
Who moved my cheese, and that was for work to so I could do team building and stuff.
I read that.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Next question.
Okay. Another easy one.
Easy.
What do you like to do when you have spare time? What do you like to do?
When I have spare time, I don't like to do shit.
I
don't like to do shit. Just relax, chill, not do nothing. Watch TV. Watch some movies.
Sorry,
watch some
Susie was
movies
in for me.
Shit.
She said she is an assistant principal.
Oh, okay.
So what's up?
Mail lady likes to binge watch TV. So what do you like? You say you just like to do nothing when you have spare time.
Like, or I'm a like if when I have time, I'll binge watch TV, like some good movies off Netflix and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the next season of Ozark to start. Because
I've never
that
seen
show.
that.
Listen, the first
You
season
watch it?
when it first starts, it's kind of dry, kind of you know what I'm saying. But once it gets going, it gets going. You know what I'm saying? For those who haven't seen it, yeah, it's good. It's a great Netflix
Mail lady
special.
said Ozark is the bomb. Sneezy said shop. So Sneezy, I'm with you. If I have spare time, I'm probably trying to shop somewhere. But although here lately, I feel like I'm like getting old because I'm like crafting and shit. You know what I mean?
Crafting.
Yes, yes. So here lately, I have been so mesmerized by this Cricut machine. I love this Cricut machine, and I'm just always, I'm like Googling and trying to figure out what else I can make on this Cricut. And I told Brian, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make mesh wreaths, and like I just come up with stuff, you know what I mean? Or like when Brian's probably gonna tell y'all, I love decorating bathrooms, just bathrooms for real.
Okay.
So my bathroom, I decorate it every month. So right now it's decorated for Thanksgiving.
So every month you change your bathroom?
Do I change my bathroom every month, Brian?
Whenever holidays come up, it's not every month. It's
It is every month, except for 2 months.
Okay.
Because in February, it's Valentine's Day. In March, I do St. Patrick's Day. In April, I do Easter. In May, Mother's Day. In June, Father's Day. In July, 4th of July. August is the only month there's like nothing really happening.
Nothing
So
in August. No holiday.
no, this last August, August and September, there's not a whole lot going on. So I did sunflowers, like a sunflower theme in the bathroom. October, I do Halloween. November, Thanksgiving. December, Christmas, of course. And then January, it's kind of like, you know, it's a mixture. I just take down the Christmassy stuff and leave some other stuff, like the snowmen and stuff up.
Oh.
So when I do that,
A lot of
so
times.
usually whenever I change my bathroom, I change shower curtain, the decorations, the towels, everything. Then I also do a centerpiece for my dining room table. So
You make that too?
I do.
Wow. I never really figured you as the artsy, crafty type.
Really? Wow.
I don't know. I just didn't think that was your thing. Like crafty? No, I didn't think that.
Yeah,
But now,
I love it. I love it. So I'm like always, our girlfriend, she started making the mesh wreaths. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn how to do that. So I just watched Google. I'm learning how to do that. Then, like I said, now I got this Cricut machine. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make these decals for this glass. And I just made some T-shirts not too long ago. It's like I'm always trying to figure out what else new I can learn.
okay, and for those of us who don't know, what exactly is a Cricut machine and what does it do? What
You know
functions
what a
does it
Cricut
have?
is? I'm sure all the women know what a Cricut is.
Yeah, I'm just saying we have to act like people don't know. We have to act like people are uninformed. So we have to give them information on
Okay,
the
wait a
things
minute.
that
Let
they
me see
may or may
what
not know.
comments I missed. I'm missing some comments. Somebody says, I have a Cricut. Mel lady has a Cricut. We love Crickets.
But what does it do?
Okay, so the Cricut machine, basically, it can do a number of things, but like the basic function of it is that like it cuts stuff out. So, you know, if you wanted to like when I was making the T-shirts, if I had the Cricut machine at the time I made the T-shirts, instead of me painstakingly cutting out each letter on my own,
Uh-huh.
I could have just had the Cricut cut out the letters. But the Cricut can write for you. You can make T-shirts. They have a mug one. You can make mugs. It's just tons of stuff. That, you know, the big paper flowers. Have you ever seen those? Like you can make that with a Cricut. So every day I'm like going into
is it a
work.
big machine, little machine? Like what I mean?
They come in all sizes. They have a little small one. They call it a Cricut Joy. It's like this big. It's not that big at all. And then there's a Cricut Maker. There's a Cricut Explorer. They're about this long.
Oh,
They're
okay.
about this wide. They're not that big.
Oh, okay.
But
And you can
buy,
just make stuff?
yeah, and you just buy the different, like if you've ever been in Hobby Lobby, you've seen all of that paper they have, Like I didn't know at first, like what are people doing with all this damn paper? But now I know it's like for the Cricut machine. And so you can put vinyl and iron-ons and paper and cardstock, like whatever you want to put in there in the Cricut. So I belong to like this whole Cricut thing now, and she sends ideas. So she emailed me an idea to make like a shadow box. So I'm like all into Cricut right now.
Okay. I mean, well, it sounds like, well, thank you for informing us of that, because
This
that
week
sounds fantastic.
this week I'm gonna make cell phone cases with the Cricut. I'm all into it right now. Okay, let me read some of the comments. So Mail Lady has a Cricut. Sneezy says, I love crafting. Yes, Cricut. Were you shaking your head? Who oh, see, Big Red said, hey, shaking his head.
Told you I don't got one damn machine is.
What do you mean you have a Cricut and it's still in the box? Why? Oh, the possibilities, the infinite possibilities. So Pop of the Party says, OMG, I love my Cricut machine. Y'all don't know about Cricut. Sneezy said, woodworking is my thing too. See, I feel like the older I get, I'm just like creating things to learn how to do. Like, I feel like I just want to learn how to do it. So, you need some lessons, Owens? Pop of the Party said they'll teach you.
Okay.
Oh, Sneezy says we need to share ideas. I make stuff all the time. Yes, I might just create a whole new Cricut group. I'm telling you, the Cricut thing. And once you get a Cricut, at least for women, once you get a Cricut, it can consume you, because you're just like thinking of like, what else can I do with this damn Cricut?
So you just make stuff on it and stick stuff on it that you make from the thing that you make it with?
I guess.
Yeah.
When you make it sound like that. So yeah, I mean, basically, like, so whatever ideas you have, you put them on the Cricut and the Cricut will cut them out. You know what I mean? It just saves you a lot of time from having to like cut it and that kind of thing. But yeah, so last week I made the paper flower. I decorated my whole bulletin board at work with the Cricut. I cut out a little unicorn and some lips and all different kinds of things. And like I said, this week I'm working on cell phone cases. So I'll show y'all my cell phone case this week, probably Wednesday, when I finish with it.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So anyway, so in my spare time, if I can't shop and I'm not cricketing or crafting, Ryan just laughs at me because I'll just like create a project and I'll be like, babe, I'll be so excited. I'll be like, look what I did.
You can make t-shirts?
Yes, I just made some t-shirts.
Wow.
I know, right? I was like, who knew I had it in me?
Who knew? Who knew? Cool. Okay. So how many more questions do you have on your questions
Okay,
list?
you ready for more questions?
More questions. Let's get it. Keep it light.
I can't keep it light forever. What else?
I see what you did.
Ah.
The first four was Lynn Sue.
Oh, wait.
Okay, all right. So anyway, so basically you say you like to just do nothing in your spare time. What you like
I
to do in
mean,
your spare time?
and like, you know what I'm saying, like binge watch TV shows, like I said. Like,
Brian, what
oh,
you like to do in your spare time?
Listen to music.
Listen to Brian has a whole music room in our house. He calls it the rabbit hole.
Bam.
He has a keyboard and his whole speaker thing and the microphone and what is it called? A MIDI? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mini. It makes beats.
The
It
MIDI,
makes
yeah.
beats and all kind of sounds and all kind of shit. It's pretty amazing, that machine. I actually have one. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Did you make your church pussy cups with your Cricut machine? I mean, I didn't ask that question, but it's on the board. It's on
Did
the screen.
somebody ask that?
Yeah, someone said that. Did you make your church pussy
Oh,
cups?
see, I can't see any comments anymore, so I didn't see that.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be reading too many more comments. I just happened to see it popped up. Bow. That's
I
your
did not.
job.
So let me tell y'all what happened. Right after the show, my daughter broke my church pussy glass.
Damn. But you can make
Yes.
another one. But here's the thing.
I've already made another one. But
I'm about to say, because with your Cricut machine, You have more
No.
than enough
So I did
opportunity
not
to
make
make
that
enough.
glass with the Cricut machine. I did not make that glass with the Cricut machine. I bought the paint,
Oh,
and I just painted it myself. So I made a new one. When you make you have to buy like the enamel paint, and then it has to what they call cure for 4 days. So that's why I don't have it right now. It has to cure for 4 days. Then you bake it in the oven for 30 minutes, and that's just so that this paint won't come off when you start, using it and washing it.
mm,
So I will probably have it Wednesday, I think.
okay.
So anyway, I made a new one, and it was okay. I needed to update the look anyway because,
Right. It's getting outdated, probably. I mean,
So, and it turned into like a whole project with me and my daughter and my son's girlfriend. They painted their own glasses at the same time I painted mine. We sat together and, it turned into a whole thing. So.
Oh, okay. Cool. Sounds cool. So what you got for us next?
Okay. What are you most excited to see happen before the end of the year?
What am I most excited to what?
To see happen before the end of the year.
Before the end of the year, the thing that I'm most excited to see happen is one, me and my daughter, we got to figure out what the heck we're going to do for Thanksgiving. I got to make sure either I'm going there to see her or she's coming here to see me. So I'm looking forward to seeing my grandson and my daughter. And then I'm just looking forward to going into the new year, with a fresh start, new gym space, new members, new things happening,
You getting a new gym?
No. I'm saying the one I'm in now. I'm just happy to be in a new space. I'm just saying, just moving forward, just trying to do some new stuff, you know what I mean? And, I'm just looking forward to that, new adventures, new things. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Okay,
What are
hold
you
on.
excited about?
I'm not gonna leave the live, but I'm gonna leave the screen and come back because that worked last time, so I can see if
Okay.
I'll be able to see it. I'll be able to see
All right,
more
cool.
comments.
We'll just go out, come back. I'll log you back in, and we'll be ready to roll. And they're gone.
Okay.
You coming back? Wow, there you are.
Okay.
Did it work?
So see. Okay. Hey. Oh, it's a lot of people watching us right now. Okay. So for those of you who are just joining us, hoping my daughter buys a home. Mel Lady says she's looking forward to hoping her daughter buys a home before the end of the year.
Oh, that's good.
My son coming home from college. Okay, Sneezy. What college is your son at? Brian, what you looking forward to before the end of the year?
Just the end of the damn year. I'm over this whole year.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you just want to see the end of the year. You just want to see a new year.
Yes.
I needed
my
a drink
birthday's
after
on New
that.
Year's.
So what happened?
Me and my twin grandson. My birthday is on University of Pittsburgh. Okay. My birthday is on New Year's Day.
Your birthday is New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You
I
was
mean,
more
how
like
can
on
you know me and not know that?
Listen, half the time I would forget my own birthday if other people didn't remind me. I'm just saying.
My son coming home from a school for the holidays. Okay. That's what Marche said. He's a freshman at University of Pittsburgh. All right. Well, oh, that's sweet. He's coming home. You miss your baby. What am I looking forward to?
What are you looking forward to? Making more crafts?
Yes,
more.
y'all understand. I'm very excited about that. And Brian, I have a slight case of OCD.
Okay.
And so because of that, I am a very much a planner and an organizer. Like
Okay.
Brian can tell you that, like, I pick out my clothes for work for the week. Like, all my clothes for the next 2 weeks that I'm gonna wear to work are already picked out and hanging up in my closet. And I put out the jewelry that I'm gonna wear the next day with each outfit every day. Like I'm So I do have a Batman shirt on. What's wrong with Batman?
Well, here's the thing. See, so my nephew, he knows. So this is what happens. Everyone knows that the gym is like my fortress of solitude. Everyone knows me as Superman, Steel, or whatever. So what happens is my students know if anyone comes in my gym with any kind of superhero shirt on other than Superman, it's a whole problem. So the fact that you have a Batman shirt,
so you got a whole problem with your brother because he likes Batman.
I mean, you know, here's the thing. That's one of the issues that we do have. He likes Batman. I like Superman. So we kind of go back and forth as who's the greatest superhero of all time. Of course, he thinks Batman is, but we all know Superman's the
And I
greatest.
recently heard that Superman came out the closet.
We're going to commercial break with this shit, and we're going to commercial break. See, that's, yeah, like so B sent me this, So yeah, so B sent me this thing the other day where I guess they got some new comic book or some shit where Superman and Lois Lane, they had a baby, and then he's like Superman baby or some shit, and now he's coming out the closet as being, oh my God, like, cut it out. It just doesn't
I'm
make
just saying that it wasn't that far-fetched for me when I heard he came out the closet. It wasn't that, because Clark Kent was a little...
don't do that. No, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
let me tell you, the truth is...
but that, you know what, but you know,
superheroes.
it's funny though, because the funny part about that is, just like in that comic book, right? They want to take the strongest of the superheroes and try to tear him down. They trying to tear him down. They trying to ruin his name out here in these comic book streets. And you know, we're not gonna let it happen because I'm gonna write the people and let them know I'm gonna get that off the shelf. We ain't dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I don't really care about any of them that much. But since I'm married to a man that loves Batman and I love unicorns, I had to get a Batman shirt that had a unicorn with the Batman.
Did you make that with your Cricut machine?
I did not make this. I ordered this online.
Okay, you ordered it online. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. Now I'm married to Batman, so you just gotta go with it.
Gotta go with it. Gotta go with it. So what's next? What you got for me?
Okay.
What's the next question?
Okay, wait a minute. I gotta change some of these questions now because y'all started acting crazy. What was your least favorite job and how long did it take you to make a change?
What's my least favorite job?
Yes.
My least favorite job, I probably would have to say way back in the day when I used to do telemarketing. I hated it. Oh, wait. And when I used to sell replacement windows for this company called Home Exterior Design, I used to work for them, but I couldn't sell no windows. No one wanted to buy no replacement windows. So I really didn't like that at all. Okay? So when you go into somebody's home, you have this whole script and stuff. So you're trying to convince people that they need replacement windows. And it sounds real good in the beginning until you get to the end of your presentation and you tell them how much these damn windows cost. And shit goes left. And they don't want to buy it. You know, so it's like I've been in here for like an hour and a half telling you about this damn wonderful ass window that you click them, you fold them in, you can wipe them from the outside. You don't need no ladder to go to the outside of the house. You can just pull it in. Yeah, they ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. And they got like these screens where you can poke them with a pen and they don't mess up and they go back together. Yeah, but they ain't want to hear that shit. As soon as you told them it was like $15,000, they'd be like, nah, I don't need no windows that bad. They'd be like, all right,
Did you last very long at that job?
No, I didn't. Oh, and I used to sell Kirby vacuums, and I never sold any one of those either.
Those are good.
Oh, and I used to work for, those vacuums are banging until you realize that they cost $10,000 for a goddamn vacuum. Like, for a vacuum, couldn't get nobody to buy. Oh, and then I used to work for this company called Vector, which was selling knives. No one wanted to buy a knife. Actually, I almost sold a set. But the lady who almost sold a set to, she said, nah, I better not buy these because I might stab my husband when he come home tonight. So I just grabbed my knives and left. So didn't sell her anything.
So you went through several jobs.
Yeah,
so
it was a lot.
So then the second part of the question is, what made you make the change? So I guess eventually you decided to go into business for yourself What
Well,
made you?
yeah, I did that. I decided that because I realized that I'm not a corporate guy. Like I can't work for corporate. Like I don't like corporate America. I don't like people telling me what to do, how to do it, when I should do it, and shit like that. So when there's someone when you have to go to a boss and say, "Excuse me, can I go use the bathroom?" Yeah, that's not the job for me. It's not
What
the
job
job.
has to do that?
Most jobs, like if you like what I'm saying, like you don't have to ask permission, but like if you like leave the floor and you go to the bathroom and you didn't ask somebody, they'd be like, "Why didn't you tell me you had to go to the bathroom?" They be trying to dock you minutes and they want to tell you when you can take
I
your lunch
never had a
break.
job like that.
Yeah, they tell you that. And like if you get a job and they say, well, your lunch break is 15, you get a 15-minute break, a 30-minute lunch break, then a 15-minute break. And then if you come back like 16, 17 minutes, they be like, oh, they want to dock you. Listen, I got
Oh
time for
yeah,
that
I've
shit.
never had a job like that. You know
I
what?
don't do
I've been
that.
privileged my whole life. I've never had a fast food job. I've never worked in retail.
Wait, hold on.
My
You never
first,
had a fast food job?
never.
Me
My
and
first
Brian had
job,
fast food jobs. Me and Brian,
I
we used
know
to work at
Brian talks
McDonald's
about it. He
together.
said that was the best time y'all had y'all
We
food
worked at
truck.
McDonald's together, and we used to work at Bob Big Boy together back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That was a fun time. That was a real fun time. You know what I'm saying?
He
I used to
said
keep
y'all
back
had
there.
fun.
Yeah, all the time. Like, cause we.
My first job, my mom, well, when I was a teenager, my mom wouldn't let me get a job. She was like, your job is to go to school and get good grades. And I was fine with it because I was spoiled. She bought me whatever I wanted and stuff. So my first job, I was 18. I was dating a guy who worked for I don't know if you remember when the Health Connection, Young People's Health Connection used to be at Mondawmin Mall. It was like a medical clinic that was like on the outside of Mondawmin Mall. So anyway, my first job, I worked at Baltimore City Health Department in the preventive medicine and epidemiology department. And I was trained and certified to be a sex educator and counselor.
Really?
Really?
So sex has been a part of your career all your life. Oh,
Really?
imagine that. Imagine
Yeah, and
that.
so it was my job to like go out to schools, neighborhoods, parks, different things like that, and talk to people about safe sex practices and getting tested. And so they would like my aunt still talks about this to this day. I used to have this big old giant box of condoms, and like that was around the time when like the female condom had first came out. So they would send that
Female
stuff with
condom.
us and be like
There's a
trying
female
this stuff
condom. Hold
out.
on, time out. Wait. We're not gonna speak past.
Where have
There's
you
a
been?
female. There's a female condom. Oh,
Yes.
I didn't. I mean, okay, like a female condom for men that's but made geared toward for women.
No, it's a female condom that the woman wears
Whoa!
because she has to protect herself.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. There's a female condom that women wear.
Well, they don't sell it here anymore. It was like I said when it first came out, they gave it to us.
How does a woman wear a condom? I'm confused. I don't even know how that even would work.
You act like you can't stick anything up in a hole. What are you talking about?
But how? What? Okay, I'm confused. It goes in. Okay, next question because I don't even understand that.
It was very bendy, and it was like a big circle, and then you squeeze it and push it up in there. And when it got up in there, it popped open, and it covered up, I guess, whatever. It didn't hurt or anything, and then you pulled it right back out.
It pops open?
Well, it's not like humongous.
It's like a Jack in the Box type shit in your pussy. I don't even know.
It was like a little. See, Mel Lady said it was like a rim around the outside. Yeah, it was like. Anyway.
Right.
So anyway.
Okay. Anyway, go on. I don't even know.
So I am technically a certified sex educator and counselor. Then I went to a training where I was certified to be an HIV and AIDS counselor. I didn't like that much because that person is a person who has to talk to people when their results come back from their HIV and AIDS tests. It's not always good news. So
I'm sure. Sure, it wasn't always.
That was tough.
That wasn't pleasant.
Mel Lady said it could be inserted up to 8 hours before. So yeah, it was like,
You pop it in, pop it out.
Yeah, and I mean they have that now even like for periods. Some women don't want to wear the pads or the tampons, so they have a cup. You basically, you squeeze it, put it in, and then it's just like a cup that sits there and it catches the blood on the inside of you, and then you have to like.
That sounds fucking horrible. Oh, Oh. So what? So what if a guy? So you went? Okay. So if you're, oh my God. So if you're having sex with a guy and you're on your period, so to stop the period, you put that up there, and then and the blood don't get on the man. Oh my
No,
God.
the blood does
Oh
not get
my
on the
God.
man. It's in the cup.
Oh, but what if it gets on him? That has to be horrible. That's
So
a
are you
horrible.
saying? Hold on, pause. Are you
Listen,
saying that you've never had period sex?
listen. I'm not with the blood shit like that. Oh, no, I'm not with that at all. Like I'm not with that. That's just.
Are you serious?
That's
How old
just.
are you? How old are you?
I'm 48.
You're 48 years old, and you're saying you've never purposely had sex with a woman on her period.
Not purposely. No, not purposely. Not at all. Like
If
purposely.
you don't lay
Like
that towel down and come to fuck
like so
off,
you just notice somebody's on that period and you just like, hey baby, it's okay. So we just gonna have it looking like a whole crime scene? Absolutely
First
not.
of all, it doesn't look like a crime scene.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
gonna
know
look
why
like a
you
crime
make
scene.
it seem like it's just gonna be blood everywhere. That's not the case.
Listen, if you're bleeding for 7 fucking days, oh, it's a crime scene. That's all I'm saying.
It is not. I've done it many times. And so has Brian. It's not a crime scene.
How you just gonna put my man's business out there so we know what y'all?
I said
He
it.
said
So we know what y'all bedroom is. Listen, I'm gonna send you guys some. I'm gonna send you guys some cautionary tape. Just caution off the bedroom area.
Listen.
Chalk it off.
Whatever experiences he had with women on their periods was not with me because I don't get periods no more. We don't need cautionary tape.
I don't even understand. Like it's blood. Like how do you? Oh no, not doing it. Can't.
Paul, I can't believe you're so childish.
There was a whole song that was called "Ketchup on My Hot Dog."
Look at his face.
You know what? But you guys are perfect, and you know why? Because you guys can say some nasty shit like that, and then she goes to church. So when I say you guys need Jesus, it's okay because you guys probably already know him personally. So that's just great for you with your nasty asses. I'm not childish. I'm not childish. I just don't like blood. I don't like blood. I don't want it on me. No.
It's not.
I don't say I enjoy it, but
I was going to say, I don't think men are out there like, oh, I can't wait to fuck her on her period. But if you want to, like, you put a towel down and keep it moving.
No, and what I'm saying is I'm sure there's some men out there who revel in it, marvel in it. I'm just not one of those.
But you know why else? You know why else? Because when women are on their period, they're super horny. Like hornier than usual when they're on their period.
Well, I believe that. Because during that time they want to get it, but they can't get it.
Because their hormones
are all over the place. Like, oh, yeah. But you know.
But so I've done it. I don't love it. Mostly I don't love it because I feel like having sex on your period kind of restricts all the other things that you can do. So I just be like, ugh. I mean, if that's what you really want to do, I'm cool, but kind of restrictive to me.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So like I said, no CSI
great lubricant.
Excuse me?
It makes great lubricant. Don't it feel so much more slipperier?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yes.
Listen,
it's a little bit warmer.
Good. Right until that moment when it's so slippery and it fall out and you gotta reach down there with your hand and put it back in. Now we're doing finger paint. I'm good. I'm gonna pass on all of that shit. I'm gonna let y'all do that. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no some war paint. What's wrong with you?
I'm just hell no. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and touch a piece of paper or some shit. You know what I'm saying? If they get it there.
One Scorpio, she wants to educate us. She says sex while on your period relieves pain, and it also is the strongest orgasm. I've done it many times. But it wasn't bleeding. I wasn't bleeding heavily. It's nice that I don't have to worry about that anymore. Me either, girl. I've been delivered from that.
Listen, I don't give a shit what none of y'all on this live say right now. You're not going to tell me that having sex while you on your cycle is in the best in the best interest of any party involved. It's blood. It's nasty. No one wants to be a part of that shit. And then if you cramping, right? You can take this shit called, I don't know, Tylenol, Midol, Excedrin, any one of that shit. You know what I mean? You can take it all. Fuck that. That's nasty. Ugh.
So
That was some good.
I guess you will be really disgusted by that small group of people that call themselves bloodhounds. You know what that means? It means that they don't mind eating the pussy while you're on the
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. No, you listen. What I'm going to tell you is right now, ain't nobody got time for that shit. No, that's, I mean, now, listen, I can understand, like, okay, say a woman, you know, she don't know when she's about to come on her period, which I don't understand why women say they don't know they're coming. Like, you've been getting this shit for how many years, all of a sudden you don't know it's coming. Oh,
no, sometimes it might be close to your period, like your period's supposed to come in the next couple of days, and you have sex, and it kind of knocks it down early.
Right, so what I'm saying, okay, in a situation like that, like if you don't know that it's coming, and you end up doing it, and then you look down and you're like, oh shit, I can get that. That I can get. But just running in there knowingly, nah, I'm good. I'm pass on that one. Nope. Pass. I'm gonna
Wait
take
a
a
minute,
hard
Brian
pass.
back here talking about shit.
I mean,
I know what it is doing it. I'm cool with it. It's what it is.
listen, but see, Brian's a different type of dude. Again, Brian has had a full beard, minus the gray hair, since the 7th grade. And I'm not even joking. And I'm not joking. I'm not full beard, hair. So he's a barbarian is what the fuck I'm saying. So he gonna go in there. You know what I'm saying? He going in. He in there. Me, on the other hand, I just started growing hair on my face a couple weeks ago, so I'm not quite there with the barbarian shit.
Listen, so but if you give head, just stay away from the hole. Like, just don't put your tongue in the hole. Her clit don't have no blood on it.
Oh
like,
my God! I need you to read the comment. I'm too embarrassed to even read the comment that's on the screen right now. I don't even want to. Oh my God! Did you see what she said? Did you read what she said?
The last thing I saw was one Scorpio Chica said, "So funny."
Look, she just wrote, "What about anal while you're on? Oh, anal in your ass, like boo boo."
That would be anal.
That's what anal is, kind of in the ass. Like, so you don't do anal either?
I'm gonna need a commercial break for this shit. You motherfuckers.
No, so you don't do anal either?
You guys are disgusting. Is all I'm telling you. Okay, you guys are disgusting, and you all need to have yourselves committed into some kind of. Listen, we ain't doing it on. Listen, we ain't doing it on your period, and we ain't doing it in your ass because I'm not getting boo boo on me. Okay,
You do not have to get boo boo on it to that. What do you? I've had anal many times in the past, and I have never had anybody leave a boo boo on anything. What are you talking about?
Listen. Then you, my friend, must be the queen of anal acting because listen. No one, y'all are just some nasty people.
Marche says if one hole closes, you have two others. Like,
listen. You right. Listen, you got one, well, you got three: mouth, pussy, and your ass. We ain't going to your ass. We ain't going to your pussy if it's bleeding. So yeah, your mouth will do just dandy, but I'm not boo-boo on my. Not happening. Nope.
Paul, why do you think it's gonna be boo-boo on it?
Because boo-boo comes out your ass. Okay, listen. I don't know about everybody else, and since we're unpacking shit, I'll unpack this. Okay, me, I'm 48 years old. Okay, I won't even go to the bathroom and take a shit unless I'm able to wash my ass. Because there's been times when, you know, you think you wipe and you don't wipe as good as you think you did, right? Okay? And I put my track shoes away a long time ago. There was a track stain. Y'all think I'm not, you feel me? So after that one event, I'm like, you know what? I got to get in there with some soap and water. I'm not doing it. So there's no way you're going to tell me that if you take a dick and ram it and put it in somebody's ass, that you're not going to get boo-boo on yourself. No, thank you. I'll pass. I'm gonna leave that to y'all nasty asses, you and Brian, because y'all is nasty. Okay, you knew, so I know what you're bet. I know what
We're
you
not
know. What?
nasty.
Listen,
We're adults. We're not nasty.
I
We're
know what I'm
adults.
getting you to for Christmas, and the next Christmas, and the next birthday. I'm just gonna give you guys an all you. I'm gonna give you a gift card for some sheets at Bed Bath and Beyond because y'all gonna need them with your nasty asses and some towels to lay down.
We haven't needed them yet. I'm telling
Nope.
you, you don't get boo boo on your thing. Like, what the hell?
Listen, okay, and if you
unless
listen,
you had the boo boo right before you went in.
and listen, and I guarantee if you're fucking in the ass, you must know all the rules. So you probably don't eat for like 2 or 3 days. You put an enema in your ass to hold your ass out or something,
I
right?
have never done any of the above before anal.
Okay. I want to show by a show of hands. We can't show your hand. Well, yeah, put the little hands up things on the thing. Who else on this screen is fucking while you're on your period and getting fucked in the ass? I want to know. Put your little hands up on the screen so I can identify all you little nasty people. I want to know who's doing it. I want to know.
Listen, now as far as the shower, I agree with you. Brian can tell you, I used to be very religious about as soon as I poop, I gotta get in the shower. My kids are so spoiled. Like my aunt was like, your kids so spoiled. My kids don't think they're supposed to poop without it being wipes. Like
listen, I'm not listening. I promise you.
I'm in my bathroom right now. It's wipes in the bathroom.
Right. Listen. Let me explain something to you. Wipes, and this is another thing for women. Let me let all women know. Okay?
Mel lady said 1 hand for blood, 2 hands for butts.
You know what?
One
That's
Scorpio. Marche says she does anal. One Scorpio has 3 hands up, so she does all the above.
You guys are nasty. It's good.
Mel lady, where your hands at? Let's see where your hands are.
It's always good to know your audience and to know exactly just how nasty all you motherfuckers is.
Mel lady has 2 hands up. Mel lady says she does. So what that mean? 2 hands is what? Let me look at her.
I don't know.
2 hands is anal.
2 hands is anal. Oh, you guys are filthy. It's nasty. Y'all some nasty son of a bitch. Oh, y'all. Ugh. I ain't fucking nobody. Nope.
How did we get on this topic? We were talking about.
I don't know. That's how our shows be. We be on one thing, we end up on something else. Go to the next question. Oh, but let me ask you this question, right? Because what the one Scorpio said is the best orgasm or something like that. Well, from what I understand, and this is will probably be, we can probably talk about this on the next show or whatever. Because I don't want to spend because I don't want to spend too much time on it. But from what I understand is, women, y'all don't be having orgasms any fucking way. That's what I heard.
Well,
that's what I heard.
Okay, let me say this. The first thing is,
most
men in particular, don't know that there's a difference between coming and the big O.
Okay, well, shit, educate me.
So that's how come men feel like, oh, I really did my job because her legs were shaking and shit because she was coming, because her legs were shaking. That made him think, oh, yeah, I did my job. But that's not the big O.
Well, what the fuck is the big O?
The big O is the actual orgasm that you're trying to reach. A lot of women, it's not true for all women, but a lot of women do not have orgasms, the big O, from penetration alone. And that's mostly because y'all aren't really hitting the G-spot.
Oh, no. That's horrible. That's a horrible thought to think. Fuck.
I'm just telling you. So we as men. A lot of women, like I have an aunt that's 50-some years old that says that she's never had an orgasm through penetration.
Wow.
So if you speak to a lot of women, a lot of women don't say it out loud. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. The thing is that we still enjoy the experience. It still feels good. You know what I mean? So we still want that. We're just saying that we're not going to get the big O generally from just penetration. The way it does happen usually is he's figured out where her G-spot is.
Okay.
And let me just dispel the rumor. You don't need a big ass dick to find the G-spot. I can find my G-spot with my finger. So if I can find my G-spot with my finger, any little dick can find the G-spot.
Right. Okay.
So it's either he's not hitting the G-spot, or if she does come, usually generally it's because there's some type of clitoral stimulation happening while the penetration is happening. That's why a lot of times women will say they like being on top, because on top they can control how they move. They're making their clit rub, and everything's working the way it's supposed to.
Okay. Okay. Well, listen, this is not going to be a sex education class. We'll talk about that later. I just wanted to know that women don't be having orgasms and shit like that.
Well, you can't bring it up and be like, no, we ain't talking about it no more. Like,
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. I just want to know, is it true that women don't be having orgasms?
Ladies in the comments, are y'all ready to be honest with us and tell us, do you achieve the big O through penetration alone?
Well, listen, I'm sure they will admit it because they've already admitted they fuck on their periods and they have to get fucked in the ass. So I don't think them saying whether they have orgasm or not is going to blow anybody's mind.
Wait, so Paul, are you saying that you didn't know that most women are having the big O?
I mean, shit, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know. I thought if you come.
I mean, because think about it. Even when you watch porn, if you really think about it, even when you watch porn, at some point, the woman ends up like playing with herself while he's fucking her or something like that, because she's trying to come, like, because she's trying to get the big O.
I didn't know that. I just thought that was some extra footage for me to watch. I didn't know. I thought that was just, they were just like, oh yeah, oh my God, yeah, oh my God, yeah.
It's because the vast majority of women need some type of clitoral stimulation.
Okay, well,
it's like I said, you're not on that G-spot.
Okay.
Like, I had a girlfriend call me up like, bitch, I just found my G-spot. Like, she was so shocked. She was playing with herself, and she found her G-spot on her own. And she just was like, I did not know this existed.
I got a question. Was it lost? I didn't even know it was lost.
No, but you have to hit it at a certain angle. Like, it's not a thing that you're going to go straight in and there it is. So it's kind of angled. It's kind of angled upwards. And of course, you know what I mean? Most dicks don't go up. So, that's why sometimes it eludes you. Because it's angled up this way. So it's like when you're playing with yourself, you have to do this type of thing.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, can you read some of this shit that's on the screen? Can you read this shit?
No, I can't. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
You got to refresh your shit.
Okay.
Once again.
Okay. So, male lady says, and it needs a little pressure. Sneezy says choking equals the big O. Yeah, so I mean, it's still some other stimulation other than the stroke that's going to get you there. So yeah, now choking is a whole thing. It makes me come harder. And I don't know if maybe it makes me come. You think it makes me come? Deep penetration, the biggest O. So the biggest O for one Scorpio chick is you got to go deep. So yeah, that's how come, Marche, that's how come women will always kind of talk about men that have the curve. Because guess what? The curve is the curve right on where you need it to go. So
okay, all right, okay, curveball, huh? Okay, all right. Yeah, okay, all right. I mean, all right. I mean, that's good to know.
So Flips and Design says every woman's body is different, so men need to take the time to learn how a woman's body operates. That's exactly. So
that's true. I mean, you gotta know.
It goes both ways.
O'Brien said that goes both ways.
Let's just throw that out there.
Okay, do you want to expound?
I was about to.
Okay.
Expound, brother.
Men gotta learn women's bodies. Every dude don't come head the same way. Every dude is different. So what gets one dude off don't get the other dude off. So that takes time to learn that too.
That's true.
Hey, brother. Listen, I'm gonna need you to put your pastor's robe on right now because you just took us to church. You hear me? All right, let me start the collection plate right now. Let's go. I need a tambourine, so I don't even have no I ain't got my tambourine yet, but I'm gonna get one. But yeah, women gotta learn us men's bodies too.
Here's the thing though. I think the real issue is that we don't want to talk about it. So like Brian can tell you when we first started having sex, I would ask him, like, so do you like it fast? And then I would do it fast.
Like it slow?
Then I would be like, do you like it slow? Then I would do it slow. Well, do you like it deep? Then you know what I mean? And I would just do
time out. Do you like what slow? And do you like what deep? I'm trying to get all into that.
We're talking about, I was specifically talking about head.
shit.
Some men, you know what I mean, like you to do the hand and the mouth. So I just ask. Like, I don't got time to be trying to figure it out and shit like that. I just ask, though, do you like it like this? Usually while I'm doing it, you know what I mean? I'll be like, you like it like this? And he will be like, yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? Like, he hates, I always tell him, he doesn't want to admit it. I'm like, you like deep throat.
Oh,
He swears he don't.
he liked it too because listen. As soon as you said the words deep and throw together, his ass started smiling. That nigga, listen.
Look, he swears he does not.
Listen,
He the reaction that you give me when deep throat's happening lets me know that's what you like.
All I'm saying is this. If the smile on his face when you put the word deep and throw together is any indication of how he really liked it, oh, he liked it like shit. Because that nigga ain't smiled the whole show until like, we put those two words together. Now he's all teeth and shit, huh? I see all his motherfuckers. I see the teeth behind his upper teeth. Yeah, that nigga smiling like shit right now.
Yes, you know what I mean? So I do agree that men are different, and especially when it comes to head, men are very different. You know what I mean? You just gotta. I personally just ask. I don't got time to be.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, you have to ask. You have to ask because it's very important that you do ask because it's important that you do that because we as men we want to feel special too. We want to feel fantastic. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Especially. Only suggestion that I have to any woman who's giving head, if you don't know how to do it, don't do it. And what I mean by that,
but how do they know if they don't know how to do it?
Okay, what I'm saying is, what I mean by that is this. If head is not your thing, because I just feel like this, a woman's going to give you head based upon her enthusiasm to do it.
Pause.
No, listen.
Pause. No.
Let me finish. Can I finish my statement?
I'm gonna tell you, I disagree.
Okay, can I finish? Because I'm just saying something like sometimes, right? Like if a woman's giving you head, like okay, if you give a woman head, sometimes a woman say, okay, well fuck, he gave me some head, let me reciprocate and get this nigga's head. But she don't really want to do it. She's not really a head giver, so she'll do it to appease you. You know what I'm saying? But if you really ain't in the game like that, then don't go in the game. Just sit on the bench and just figure some other shit out to do. You know what I mean?
Fresh head, so.
I asked Brian, do you have any opinion? I asked Brian if he had any opinions on this. What you say about?
I had a lot of trash head. A lot of trash head.
Nigga, see, that's why you understand me.
So when I met Brian,
you understand my point, because I'm telling you, I've had head.
When I met Brian, Brian said he didn't even really like head. I'm like, what?
I mean, it's not that.
He's like, I just had a lot of trash head, so I could take it or leave it. And I was like, I have never in my life,
you know what I mean?
Never in my life have I met a man that says I can take or leave head.
Because it's one of those things. I think head is like shrimp or seafood. It's like an acquired taste. If you don't like it, women don't go down there fucking playing with the shit. You know what I mean? Don't go down there fucking with some shit if you don't really, you know what I'm saying?
But
you gotta be.
Let me tell you why I disagree. Because let me tell you why I disagree. Or maybe I'm just an anomaly or some shit. I keep hearing I'm different. I don't fucking know.
Maybe you are.
I honestly do not love giving head, meaning that I don't ever sit back like, man, I can't wait to suck a dick. Like I talk to some women and they be like, oh, I love sucking dick. Oh, I can take it or leave it myself. I do it because I know that's what y'all want. But
that's my point.
But what I'm saying is,
hold on, let me jump on that one.
Okay.
The difference is some people don't like it, but they want to make their partner happy. So because you're trying to make your partner happy, you're okay with what you're doing.
I'm not like hating it while I'm doing it.
If you're just trash at it, just keep your trash ass on the website. Oscar the Grouch, get back in the trash can and go the fuck away.
So listen, when Brian came along, and was like, yeah, I could take it or leave it, you know what I mean? So he says, I've never even come from head before. What? I said, okay. So
I guess you was up for the challenge, huh? Game on. Huh? I understand.
The thing is, though, now I kind of regret. I don't regret it, but I'll be like, I thought this nigga said he could take a leave here. He'll be acting like he can leave it with me. I don't understand this.
you know, I
Oh,
guess
no,
you, I
you
guess.
can leave it with me.
What you talking about?
You told me you could take or leave head, but you act like that with me.
The question, what are you talking about? I answered the statement. I heard what you said. I asked you a question. What are you talking about?
He don't never tell me not to suck his dick.
Oh my God, you guys are unpacking. Okay, so I know that you will fuck on your period and you need to put towels down. We know y'all do it in the ass. And we know Brian don't tell you no to head. I mean, what the fuck else y'all gonna unpack? Anything else?
Okay, let me read some of these comments.
Read some comments. Read them. Read them.
Okay, so Mel Lady wants to know, what is it about men getting head? What feeling does that give y'all?
Oh my. Well, if it's done correctly, it's like it's a very
He said it's
It's
like
a
being
you-
in a vagina.
That felt so.
it's like a it's a very I don't know. It's like when when a woman is doing it correct, it's like a very euphoric feeling. You know what I'm saying? And then like when you look down at her and be like, I mean, you need to get all of that in you. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. It's just when you're doing it right. But if you ain't doing it right, it's like, look, okay, stop. Let me just
Brian said it feel like you in the pussy. So you trying to say my mouth feel like a pussy?
I mean, you gotta kind of like make it feel like that. If you ain't trying to make it feel like that, then you might as well. Oh shit, my daughter! God damn it, my daughter! Oh my God! Oh shit, Bree, I thought you was gone.
Sorry, niece.
Mel Lady says, so men.
Bree,
have you
Bree,
told
hold
the
on,
women-
Bree, log off, baby, log off. Just log off. My daddy will call you in about 10 minutes.
Bree, if
log
you're
off.
gonna be on here, Bree, if you're gonna be on
No,
here,
she
just
gotta
don't
go.
comment.
I
Don't
forgot.
comment. Lay low right now, Brianna. Lay low.
I looked at the thing and she wasn't even on there a minute ago. Oh shit. Y'all got me
So Mel
being a
Lady
bad
says,
father.
men, sir, can you focus on the show right now?
I'm focusing, but y'all got me being a bad father to my daughter right now.
I'm pretty sure your daughter knows you've gotten head before.
Oh my God, Ebony. She doesn't know that.
Got a kid.
And she has a kid. Pretty sure she's probably given head before. I know you don't want to think about it.
Ebony, don't do
It
that.
helps a little much.
Don't do
Paul,
that.
I have adult children, so I understand this. My oldest son.
Yeah, well,
is
my
25.
baby's a baby. She's a newly adult baby, okay?
No, my
and
oldest
still,
son is
there's
25.
still some things as a father you just don't want to know your child is doing.
But
That's
what I'm
just one of
telling you
them.
is that by
I
pretending
can't.
that those things, what I'm telling you
You
is
know
that by
what?
pretending that those things are not happening, it's not serving you or your daughter well. You have to
Listen.
be able to say it is what it is.
Hey, remember, listen. You remember back in the day when you used to do this game called La 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 La? I don't hear that shit. Damn it. Okay?
Okay, Mel Lady says, men, have you told the women that it was trash?
Yes, I have.
I mean, nah. No.
So you just let them keep doing it?
No, I just take my dick out the mouth and just like, nah, we good. Like, we
Yeah,
good
but so
with
does
that.
that mean you never have sex with the person again? I'm saying like the next time you're gonna have sex, you just be like, no, baby, come on, I want you now. Like, what you do?
I mean, just, I'm just, like my daughter's online, so I'm not gonna talk no more about this subject. But I'm just saying, it's like there's moments where you just, just like you just kind of like, all right, you driving down the street, right? You still got to get to your destination. There's a pothole. I'm still gonna go down the street, but there's a pothole. I just drive around the pothole and keep going. It's kind of like the same thing, you know what I mean?
But so I have a question. And I've asked Brian. Me and Brian, we talk about everything under the sun. So we've had these conversations.
We know.
20 times.
We know.
So I'm asking, what makes? Because to me, in my world, and I'm not tooting my own horn or whatever, because I think I'm just average. I think that, like, you know what I mean? I feel like all women are probably sucking dick like I am. Like, I you know what I mean? I don't know. No, I'm not superhead.
Listen, there are some pros
Brian
out
said,
there.
no, they're not. But anyway, I'm just telling you that in my
There's some
mind,
pros.
in my mind, I know that I'm not doing anything extraordinary or anything like that. So I asked Brian, like, so what makes the head bad? Like, to me, I didn't take no lessons. I didn't watch no porn. But one thing I knew was that, okay, your mouth has to be wet. I got that. No teeth. I got that. What else is there to know?
There's a lot, but I mean, there's a lot more to know. You know, that perfect example. That's just like, hold on. That's just like women. Women always think, so if a man say, oh, a woman got good pussy, right? Women always say or rebuttal and want to say, well, I thought all pussy was the same. What makes y'all think that shit? It's the same thing. Like women always think that.
Okay, so I
Women
understand
always
why
think that all pussy is just the same. It's not. Are all dicks the same? There's dicks that come in many lengths, right? So pussy is no different. You got some pussy out there that ain't as wet.
Now listen,
You got some.
I get that.
You got.
I get that all pussy.
You got some pussy that.
I'm talking about
like for the first.
now, though. All mouths are wet.
Right, but just because your mouth is wet, it doesn't mean that you got it. Okay, perfect example. You could go outside right now, right? And you can go to wash your car. You can turn on the hose, the water's coming out. But if you don't point that fucking hose in the right direction, that car ain't gonna get wet, right? Ain't no fucking difference. The same fucking shit. Just because your mouth is wet, if you don't know how to use the lubrication that's in your mouth to apply to the right part of the penis,
I just don't understand this.
you just got a wet ass. Trust me. Listen, trust me.
Neither do I.
I just don't
Listen,
understand.
you got it. It ain't. Listen, it's not as easy. Perfect. Okay, perfect example, right? All men got a wet mouth, right? All men got tongues, but can every man eat pussy? Case
Yeah,
in
but
point.
wait a minute. But again, even that is different. Here's the thing. All dicks are dicks. Like it's just a dick. Like it's just one rod. Women, however, we have lips, we have clitorises, we have labias, you know, we have all these different things, and that's what can make head for women. You know what I mean? Like if he's focused more on your lip than your clit, you know what I mean? That's a different thing. But all
It's
men
not.
just have one shaft.
Right. Okay, but listen. Okay, but listen. You don't have a dick. We do. So there's a lot of different nerve endings in a male penis, just like in your clit. Okay. We got balls. You know, you can get down there and jiggle those. You know what I'm saying? You wanna,
So
you know what I'm saying?
you would say you got bad head if she didn't jiggle your balls?
Listen, what I'm saying is there are some real pros out here in these streets. And there's some women out there that's, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Anyway, go to the next question. Another question. Go to another question. I know we got another question.
One Scorpio chicken says, I agree that if it's something you don't enjoy, you probably won't do it that way. I disagree.
Bree,
Like I
can
said,
you
I
just
don't have a
log off,
problem
honey?
with it.
Just log off, baby. Bree, log off. Get off.
Roz said, it's the hygiene. How I feel about the person and the guy's reaction that makes me want to do it. Now, okay, so I will say this. Again, I don't love giving head, and if I can pass, I will. However, I do love the reaction. So I love to see and hear, you know what I mean, him moan and see him squirm, and you know what I mean? Like I like that. Now that does something
Ryan,
for me.
are
That
you-
makes me like, look at you, girl, knocking it out the park.
Shit out the park. You're funny. So, Brian, you're a squirmer. Right. Okay, we all know now. Thank you, Brian. She makes you squirm. Hey, I ain't mad at you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey. All I'm saying is there's some real pros out there. Real pros. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
He said some
next
real
question.
amateurs too.
There are some amateurs. There's a lot more amateurs than it is pros. Just like, you know, a lot of people, right, always think they have good dick, and women always think they got bomb pussy. But that can't be always true, because everyone don't have good dick and every woman don't have good pussy. You know what I'm saying? But I think communication.
And I've asked this question: what makes pussy bad? Like, what makes it not? Outside of the obvious, it was too loose, because that's what I hear all the time. And I don't even really understand how the fuck that happens. Like, you push babies out of your vagina.
You heard the dude on the show.
And they come back.
What's going on?
They come back to it. Like, so I don't really even understand how her pussy got so loose.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe she put a truck in her pussy. I have no idea, okay? But I'm just saying.
Because, like, you have kids. But we was, you know, have you ever seen that show? It is called Strange Sex.
Nope. Never seen
So
it.
it's a show that comes on TLC, and it's called Strange Sex. And it's about people who have like weird sex stuff going on with them. So,
Where's such? What?
like they have weird things happening sexually. Like they had one episode where the guy had a breastfeeding addiction, basically. So he fetish, and so he just wanted to suck the milk out of her breast.
Oh,
And that was like their
oh.
sexual thing.
Hey,
They
hey.
had one. They had one where the
Get the
girl was
ball.
born
Pass
without a
the theory.
vagina.
What?
They had one where the girl was born without a vagina.
He said what?
And it was so funny that I watched that episode because my boss was just telling me that her daughter was born without a vagina. Now, I had just started this job. Let me
How
just
is
tell
that
you,
possible?
I had just started this job maybe like 2 months prior to that. And my boss, she one of those type of people to just casually say shit and keep going.
Right.
So she was like, yeah, you know, because I'm getting ready to retire. I want to spend time with my grandson. My daughter adopted him because she was born without a vagina. And she just kept talking. In my mind, I stopped listening because in my head, I'm like, I got questions. What you mean she was born without a vagina? She married though, so how does that work? So anyway,
Fucking ass.
so she was born without a vaginal canal,
Wow.
but they know that she's supposed to be a girl because she had like fallopian tubes and things like that inside, but she didn't have anything else. The uterus and the vaginal canal, all of that was missing.
So there's no hole.
Yeah, so there's no hole.
So she's like a Barbie doll, kind of.
So they had to create one. And when they created, after they created, then
No,
you have to have like
this is not a true story. You're making this shit up right
I
now.
promise you it's a true story. My boss's daughter went through it, and then it was on this show. When they create the vagina, then you have to walk around with a dildo stuck in the vagina 24/7 for months because you don't want the hole to close back up.
Get the fuck. Stop it. Stop playing with me right now. You're joking.
I'm
right
telling you.
now. I'm gonna listen. You know I'm gonna fund Google fact this shit to see if you're telling the
Go
truth.
ahead. I
And
would not
this-
lie to you.
So how is she pee?
The pee comes from another hole. What are you talking about?
I don't.
Now I need you to know your anatomy.
What I'm saying is, but you said she doesn't have a hole at all, or she got a pee hole but not a
The
pee
pee comes
hole.
from your urethra that's not associated with your
Okay,
vaginal
so I'm
hole.
saying, I know where piss comes from on a woman, but what I'm saying, if you say she has no hole, I'm thinking she look like a Barbie doll, just nothing, just a little, you know what I mean?
No, I mean, so here's the thing. It looks like a regular vagina. Like at first sight, it looks like a vagina because
Okay.
my boss was telling me that like she felt guilty because she never knew that the girl didn't have a vaginal hole. So, because she's changing her diapers, and I guess, you know, she's not the type of parent that's pulling it open to see what's happening. So
Right.
she just wiping, you know what I mean? And so she found out that the daughter didn't have the hole because the daughter didn't get her period. And she felt like she's old enough that she should be
Nothing
getting
be
her
having a
period.
period by now, but there's nothing to come out.
Right. So she takes her to the doctor, and they end up having to say, "We're sorry to tell you, but..."
You ain't got no hole.
Right.
Ah, damn.
So,
Listen, that had to be trauma. That's traumatization right there for any person ever. That's crazy.
and on the show, when I watched it on the show Strange Sex, the girl said that she found out when she was like 13, or so they did the surgery for her at that time, but she said that she had to wear this dildo 24/7 for like a year, and she said that it was very painful and uncomfortable, and she was like 14, so she
Right,
stopped
I mean, I would imagine walking around with a dick stuck in you for 24 hours a day would be a little bit uncomfortable for anybody. I'm just saying.
So she stopped wearing it because she was like, I'm only 14, I'm in pain. She stopped it. So she's now on the show, she's having a second surgery because now she's engaged. She wants to have sex. She ain't got nothing to work with. So this
Like, what do
time
you-
she did the surgery.
That would be a strange comment. Excuse me. I know you want to fuck, but ain't no hole down there. The fuck?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so she doesn't have a uterus, so she can never have kids on her own or whatever. But anyway, but I brought that whole show up to say that one of the other couples that were on there, for their anniversary gift, it was like their 40th anniversary. For their anniversary gift, the wife was going to get vaginoplasty.
Excuse me?
So basically, it's a surgery. Her husband said, the exact words of her husband on the show was that having sex with her was like throwing a tennis ball down a hallway.
That's what I'm looking
And
at.
I was like, what?
Well, maybe, but maybe he just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know how to hit those walls. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's what it
He
was. Or
was
maybe
saying that the walls were so loose and far away that he couldn't hit them.
but maybe he didn't know how to fill him.
So what she did was she had vaginoplasty, which basically they go in and they give you like a new vagina. They tighten everything up in there and give you a new tight vagina. And this is a surgery that women can have. You can be like, I want a vaginoplasty. She also
There's no
got
surgeries for men. Men can't have any kind of surgery. You can't have shit. The only surgery a man can get is to get the shit like where we can't have babies no more. Other than that, like that's it for us. You can't go in and say, hey doc, add a couple inches to this motherfucker. You can't do none of that shit. It don't even work. Whatever you got, that's it.
She also got something called a hymenectomy, which she made them give her another new hymen, so it was like he was breaking her virginity all over again.
Wow.
Okay, so Flips and Design says women should be able to tell men that they suck in head, and men should be able to tell the women that they suck in head.
I did.
Well, good for you. I just be like, ooh, maybe I just don't let them do it no more. I don't really go and say, hey, you
One
suck.
Scorpio Chica said, now that's true. One Scorpio Chica said moaning will cause a vibration. It's all kinds of things. So I'm talking about like how can women do it differently. That's true. You know, you'd be moaning on it. So men love when you moan when they suck your dick. I don't even know why.
My daughter's back
Mel
on.
lady, what you confused about?
Let's go to another topic. My daughter's back on. Let's go to another question.
I'm
Please.
reading the comments right now, sir.
I just don't want my daughter to be like, she's a baby.
Ross says, I love when he screams. Rel Davis Lucas says, I agree. I love giving head, but the more I am into the person, the more enthusiastic I am. Now, yeah, listen. This is a true thing. I've seen like memes on this and stuff like that. This is a true thing. The more reaction that a man gives, the better the person is going to give you head, because it makes them feel like, oh, I'm doing some shit now. So they're about to go all in. So you do some extra moaning, men.
Right, but okay. I mean, it's okay to do extra moaning, but a woman has to be doing something to get the extra moan. Like you just can't.
That's true. That's true.
You can't just fake the fucking moan. Like if the shit ain't, because see the problem about that, because if you start moaning and she's not doing a good job, then she gonna keep doing a bad job, and he's like, oh my god, like just stop it already. Like, what are you doing?
So how often are men just sitting back on, oh god, when is this over?
More times than you know. I guarantee you that. More times than you know. It's like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Male lady says loose booty. Let me tell you, male lady, I don't know why you're saying loose booty, but I can't tell you that's the one reason why I really am not always on board for anal. I feel like after anal, I'm walking around with loose booty for like 3 days. Feel like if I cough too hard or sneeze real hard, I'm gonna just shit myself. Your booty just feel like it's loose. It's not really, but it just feel like it. You know what I mean?
We're not doing none of that.
Ross says smell, dryness, not throwing it back, not arching right. So that's how the sex cannot be that great.
Arch don't mean shit.
Brian, now me and Brian have this debate all the time because I'll be being funny. And not like when he's doing it from behind, I'll be like, wait a minute, let me make sure I get my arch right. And he always says that arch don't mean shit. Do you agree with that the arch ain't that important?
I gotta disagree with you there, brother. I gotta disagree with you. You need to arch.
So what is the arch
but again, I think it all depends on the woman. It all depends on the woman.
He said, what's the arch doing for you? He said, well, what's the arch doing for you then?
Because it all depends on the woman. Because sometimes, like the one thing that I have noticed, right? Every woman's vagina lines up differently. They all line up different. No, seriously, they line up different. Like real shit. Like it's not a joke. It lines
Wait a
up
minute,
differently.
line up with what?
I can't explain it. You're not a man. You just gotta have some women and fuck some women, and you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But every woman's vagina doesn't line up the same way. So some women's vaginas, I can't explain it. It's just Brian knows the fuck I'm talking. It's a man thing. So sometimes, like if a woman arches her back a little bit more, then
You get a better
the way
angle.
that you'll get a better angle at hitting it. Then some women you can't arch. It just all depends on the woman. Like it's a thing. It's a real thing.
That the arch was important.
Real thing. You gotta arch it the right way.
And I say that because if I adjust what I'm doing, it's the same thing. So I don't give a fuck about your arch. I'll do what's going to make me happy.
Right.
I angle myself where I'm getting the pleasure. That's they saying arch.
Yeah, I'm doing what's gonna make me happy.
But sometimes, but sometimes in order to get that right angle, sometimes you both gotta do a little adjusting. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean? That's all.
Arch don't do shit. It's just a visual.
And it's a good
It's
visual.
called Strange Sex, and it comes on TLC. They also have a show that's called My Strange Addiction. I'm responding to somebody's
I gotta
comments.
watch these shows because I've never even heard of those shows.
Listen, these shows are so interesting, and I watch them all the time. But so My Strange Addiction has people like addicted to, like this one lady was on there. She's addicted to eating cat food. This guy was on there addicted.
Cat food.
Somebody mentioned it. Somebody mentioned it in the comments. This one guy, he was in love with his car. So he said that he had sex with his car, and he rubs his car, and he kisses his car. He lays under his car. And it's just all kinds of weird ass shit. I'm telling you, that people
I gotta watch this.
mattresses and
That's
one
crazy.
show, the lady was addicted to eating her husband's remains from his cremation. They just come
on, man. Are you kidding me right now? And see, this is the shit I'm talking about. All of these crazy shows, and we don't have a reality show yet. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. We're gonna petition. We're gonna get a reality show because if other people can get a show, we can get a show. I'm ready for a show. You know what I mean? Network TV.
Male lady, do you have a tongue ring? Because she said a tongue ring adds a little something to it.
It can. It did not use it. Everything has a prerequisite. Everybody's forgetting that. Everything has a prerequisite.
This is true, brother. This is true.
I was getting head from a white girl with a tongue ring, and everybody said white girls are the best. It was cool.
It was average.
Didn't blow my mind. Didn't knock my socks off.
Yes, Bree, if we do a reality show, honey, you know you're going to be on the set, okay? You know that. And Mook going to be there, too, because I'm bringing Mook on the show. I'm just saying, everybody.
Adeline, what increases your chances of BV?
Excuse me?
Yeah, there was
BV?
a lady who ate toilet paper.
BV? Bacterial vaginosis?
Yes, that's bacterial vaginosis.
That's probably when you take it out your butt and put it in your ass. That's what happens. Shit. Yeah.
No, it isn't. That's probably more like a yeast infection.
I don't know what it is. I'm saying yeast infection. What are we baking biscuits?
What?
I say you're gonna get a yeast infection. What is that? You baking biscuits?
Question for the guys. What do you guys like the most about receiving head? Or it says what do you guys like the most receiving head?
Well, for me, what I like the most is one, like we've already stated, please know what it is that you're doing. That's one.
That's such a vast answer, Paul. You gotta get more.
Okay. Well, for me, I'm more of if you're gonna do it, right? I'm more of a hand motion, mouth moving at the same time, coordination.
You like the hand and the mouth. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta coordinate your mouth strokes with your hand strokes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta coordinate. And then while you coordinate, get a little twist, like you squeeze it, like you twist it to one.
You want to grind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Put both hands on it, up and down, stroke it like. Get that. You get that.
To be clear, I hope your dick is big enough for the.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is this.
I don't want all men to think that all men are made for the grind.
I ain't gotta say nothing about that. I know that you can get two hands on. I mean, Brianna, turn the show
I'm
off.
just saying.
Bree, turn the
all
show off.
men,
Turn the show
all
off, baby.
men, all
Bree,
men are not
turn the
built
show
for the
off,
grind
baby.
your pepper.
Get off the show. Just go play with Muk Muk right now. Go.
We gonna have to block Brianna.
I'm at to block her from the show. I'm at to do it. I'm at to
So
block my
all
child
men-
from the show.
All men are not built for the grind your pepper and the mouth. You might have to
Well-
just grind with one hand in the mouth. But anyway, go ahead.
I don't have that
let me
problem.
tell you, the reason why a lot of women can't do that is because, to be clear, that shit takes a lot of hand-eye coordination.
Well, listen, if you don't have the hand-eye coordination, that goes back to my first statement. Then don't go down there doing some shit you can't do. But for me, I'm gonna need the double hand action to grind the pepper, the salt, the orange
And
juice.
then, not only that, but I was going to say, when you use the hands, you also have to keep the whole thing wet because you don't want just dry hands grinding.
Exactly.
So,
So you gotta let some of the juices dribble down, right?
Yeah.
And as you turn it, you got juice with you. Yeah. Listen, you know what I mean? And then you gotta go all in. You gotta commit. You gotta commit
so
to it.
you know, ladies, you will
gotta
produce
commit
more.
to it.
If you need to produce more saliva,
You gotta commit to it. You gotta commit to it. Like, you know,
just
you gotta.
the further back in your throat you put it, the more saliva it will produce. So if you just go back further, it'll make more saliva.
I mean, there you go. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But that's for me. That's me. That's what I
Because
like.
you know what I don't like? I don't know why they started doing this on porn. I'm disgusted by it. If I ever hear a man just get up and just spit in my pussy, I'm gonna lose it. So like I think that's weird. I don't like that.
Wow.
If you want to spit, you better spit quiet. Because I don't ew. Like, why are you doing it? It's not wet enough for you? Like, what the hell? Ew.
It might not be. You know what I'm saying? You might need a little extra thing. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? My child is still online. I'm gonna need my child to get off the line. Bree, go to bed.
One Scorpio Chica says, how about all mouth?
I mean, that's fine too. But so that's fine too, because you know you might not necessarily have to need your hand if your mouth is working the right way. But again, as long as you commit to it, like, you know, you can't worry about tie your hair up and shit, put it in a bun or something, and then you got to go to work. You got to get down there and go to work. Okay, if you're not ready to go to work.
So do you like it? Do you like it like messy with like spit everywhere and stuff? You like it messy?
I mean,
like that?
I don't like it. I don't like it too messy.
My OCD won't let that happen.
Like, I don't like it too messy, but I mean, you know, you gotta give just enough for the city. You know what I'm saying?
Brian, what do you need? What makes head good for you?
Shit, Brian, what do you need, bro? Talk to him. Let the people know. Let the public know what it is you want.
I don't know.
You don't know. Are you shy?
Nah, I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, I've had such bad head. I'm trying to get all that shit out of my head to focus on the good shit.
You guys are nasty. Okay, we wasn't even supposed to go in this direction.
So-
we were supposed to be answering some questions.
Owen says, do you like some teeth action? Because there are some men apparently that like teeth. Now, I'm going to tell you, I have personally never come across a dude that liked teeth. And if I did, I'm not sure if I would know what to do because I've never in my life used my teeth on your dick. So, yeah, one Scorpio chick, I know there are some men that say they like the teeth. So, do either one of y'all like teeth? Just a little scrape?
Okay, here's the thing. Now, this is one of those questions. This is one of those walking the fine line questions. Okay. Now, you can. It's all okay. It's kind of like this. It's almost like, I don't know if it's your thing, but it's almost like it's almost like biting, right? It's almost like biting a nipple or something, right? You can bite a nipple. You can nibble, but just don't bite down. You can graze your teeth across to add like a little friction, but don't chomp on my shit. We're not eating us Doritos. We're not eating us potato chips or Doritos or no Takis or no shit like that. So don't crunch. You can graze it, but just don't crunch my shit.
Don't crunch.
Don't crunch down.
Do you like teeth at all?
Don't crunch down. You can graze it. You can lightly graze the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just don't
I asked
chomp.
Brian if he liked teeth. He said little teeth ain't bad. I said I never knew that. I ain't never put my
Yeah,
teeth.
just like a little bit. You just can't. Just don't chomp down. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not eating Skittles in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Anyway.
You know, I'm all about the tongue tricks. Because I feel like my tongue don't have nothing to do while I'm doing it. So I just be doing all kinds of tongue tricks.
Listen, you two motherfuckers, y'all definitely need Jesus, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to go to church
We are
tonight.
not nasty.
When you leave the show, go to church. I need you guys to go to your TV and turn on Joe
I'm not getting
Osteen
my
and
tongue
somebody.
smell, lady, because it hurts. And I don't like pain that much.
You know, just go turn on Joe Osteen.
I hate him so much.
I'm scratching my eyebrow.
I said I don't like pain that much. He said, So Paul, you into BDSM?
Listen, didn't I tell you my daughter's on the goddamn line? She's listening in. I don't want my daughter. But listen, my daughter's gonna be afraid.
Mel lady, you're not gonna convince me it don't hurt. I feel like it hurts, and I cannot.
I'm like, okay, so I'm into that, but I'm not heavy into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm more like the 50 Shades of Grey type shit. Like I'm into toys. You know, I'll spank you in the ass.
Would you be interested in being like a dom?
Oh, like I'm into that, but again, not on the heavy level and shit. Like I'm not heavy.
Okay,
with
Marche
it.
says Team BDSM.
You know, I'm not heavy with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more like. But see, the thing about it is, what people don't understand is this. Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing about.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Goodbye. Good night. I will call you in a couple minutes, baby. So the whole thing is.
It's actually blocking you.
So my thing is like.
Marche loves fire and wax play.
So what people don't understand about BDSM, and sometimes when you use those initials, like those are brief, like people get so weirded out, like, oh my God, you know, oh, I would never. But the thing about it is, if you, and this is real shit, if any man has ever bent you over, hit it from the back, smacked you on your ass, choked you, or pulled your hair, guess what? That is a form of BDSM. It's just a mild form of it. You understand? But there's other people who take that shit to the extreme and go to like she said, fire play, wax play, whips and chains and all that other shit. But there's just mild forms of it. I'm more on the milder side of things. I'll smack you on the ass, choke you, might throw you up against a wall type of shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's more me.
So, you know, I've always said I don't really like pain. I will admit, I feel like the older I'm getting, the more I'm like, yeah, I like that.
You nasty. Y'all need Jesus. That's all I'm telling you. Both.
So I actually like to be bitten.
Right. Again, I don't mind being bit. Just don't chomp on my shit. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. I don't mind being bit. Just don't chomp. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. That's gonna be a nice t-shirt. I'm gonna probably sell those for $59.99. And that's what I'm saying. We're gonna make profit.
$59.99. What kind of?
$59.99.
Yeah, Aaron, I like choking. I like.
Yeah, and I will choke the shit out of you too. I will choke you. I'm not to the point you're gonna pass out or nothing. But
just enough where I get lightheaded. I like that.
Just enough for you to get lightheaded, just a little bit. Yeah. Then pick you up and throw you against the wall. Absolutely. That's just what you gotta do.
And it's so weird because like I like that rough shit. You know what I mean? I'll be saying I don't like that. But all Brian has to do is get rough with me and say some shit like shut the fuck up and bend over. And I'll be like, all right. Like
that's what I just said. It gotta be like that sometimes. Get your ass over here. What? I don't give a fuck if we're at the grocery store in aisle 5. I don't give a fuck. Bend over. Shut your mouth right now. You gonna get this work. I mean, that's just how I feel.
Yes, Marche, I like flogging. I do love flogging.
Anyway,
but here's the thing. I only like that. I only like to be spanked for real during sex. Like I always tell Brian, because Brian is so fucking heavy-handed, right? So I could just walk by him and he gonna smack the shit out of my ass, and I'll be like, that hurt. But if we're fucking, you can hit. He has left his whole handprint on my head, on my ass, and I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? He has left bruises on me, bite marks.
Nasty asses. Listen, I love you guys. I do. And as much as I want to continue this show, because we can sit there and go on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah, you should tell them, Mel Lady. Mel Lady says she like it a little rough too. Maybe I should tell them. Closed mouths don't get fed. So
I mean, closed mouths don't get fed. You know. Okay, well, Bree, I told you you're supposed to be off the line anyway.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
this is what we're gonna do.
Grown folks conversation, Bree.
This is an adult show. We talk about adult shit. Bree, get off the line. I'm about to. It don't matter. You about to go on the show because we can be here all night talking about this. And again, I got to go to work. So I love all of you.
I gotta go eat my enchiladas.
Huh?
I gotta go eat my enchiladas.
Go eat your enchiladas. And listen, everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. Please, again, tell someone to tell somebody, and then tell somebody to tell that person. We're gonna be on every Wednesday night and every Sunday night at 8:30, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Whatever time zone you in, you figure it out according to my time zone. 8:30 Eastern Standard, whatever time it is.
7:30 Central Standard.
7:30 Central Time, and the people on the West Coast, they'll figure it out on their own.
6:30 Mountain Time.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, time lady, because I didn't even know. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Sorry about the earlier interruption. I wasn't expecting her to come on like that, and she brought her friend with her. I don't even know what that's about. I'm sure I'll know later
I
on.
saw her name pop up when we first got back on. So how did that happen?
Because I blocked her, but I guess it took a minute to block her all the way. I don't know. So I don't even know what that shit was about. I think I kind of know what it was about. I think it was a situation where I think they must have missed the first show. So it's her way of letting everyone know what I've already told everybody anyway. So I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to hear about it. I guarantee that. I'm sure my phone is going to start lighting the fuck up. Anyway, I don't even want to put no energy on that. But
yeah,
thank you
Scorpio Chica, you missed that. Yeah. I was trying to power through it, but Paul was like,
listen, when she came on, I was gonna power through it and just do my show. But then when clearly the other person came in, was like, yeah, he sure does. I knew from then where the show was going. I knew it was gonna be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that.
Once the other person commented, I was like,
it was like, come on, because we wasn't even like what, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew where it was gonna go, so I wasn't even trying to do all that extra stuff. I'm not trying I'm unpacking things. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to do the extra shit.
No drama.
I ain't trying to do no drama, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I don't know why she did it, what made her do it. But it is what it is. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to entertain the extra silliness or whatever. I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I think more of that. I think it was more of a reason. I think she wanted everyone to finally know who she was. She wanted everybody to go click on her, see who the fuck she was, and be like, oh, whatever, and think some other women are going to jump in there like, girl, I didn't know. No, because I already fucking know. I already announced it. Everyone already fucking knows, so it is what it is. So we can shut that drama down right now. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to a great show. Once again, thank you to my two co-hosts, Ebony, a.k.a. Miss Hot Topic, a.k.a. Brian, a.k.a. the Green-Eyed Genie, and whatever other nickname you want to give him. You know what I'm saying? The bearded one, caveman, savage, all that. But yeah, please tune in on Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 Central Standard Time. Yeah. Whatever.
So we'll probably do a Zoom with our poly folks one day this week. So if you guys would like the link to join the Zoom, hit me up and let me know.
Absolutely.
What day we're gonna do it, but I'll do it one day this week because I haven't done one in a while.
Sounds good. And thank you guys for tuning in to Steel Radio, and we will see you guys Wednesday night. Thank you very much.
Good night. We love y'all.
Good night. Peace.
Y'all have a good week.
Good week. Peace.